Hello my fellow STEEMers and YouTubers, that's me at CryptoSpa, and this is my cryptocurrency market analysis or cryptocurrency market overview. I just want to say that I worked for a couple of years in a company doing different kind of online cryptocurrency and FX analysis, but now I will be doing this from home. So I will try to make on a regular basis some kind of cryptocurrency market overviews. So let's start. So if we go to the site CoinMarketCap, we can see that the flagman or the leading cryptocurrency Bitcoin is trading at the price of almost $600. So to be honest, it's trading sideways for the last few days. There is no significant change in the price of Bitcoin. The situation is very similar with the other cryptocurrencies that are within the top 10, let's say, cryptocurrencies, for example, Ripple, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, and so on. So there is no significant change in the prices of these main cryptocurrencies for the last, let's say, 2 or 3 days. So now let's have a look at some news. I will switch to the site Cointelegraph. It's quite famous cryptocurrency resource for cryptocurrencies news, I mean. So let's have a look at some of those news. I found some interesting news. The first one is that the New York Stock Exchange operators, long-awaited crypto platform, announced new key vacancies. So I just want to say that this cryptocurrency platform that is connected with New York Stock Exchange, the biggest stock exchange in the world at the moment, is going to release probably very soon to launch its platform, and it is supposed that many big players, institutional investors will come to the cryptocurrency market, and they will pour a lot of money into the cryptocurrency market via this platform. So this is, let's say a long-awaited platform. So I think it's a kind of good news that they are slowly increasing stuff, and probably they will launch their platform later this year. So, and they will attract some additional money to the cryptocurrency market from a big institutional investors. I just want to outline some other interesting news, and one of those is also connected with the big stock exchanges, and this is Nasdaq. The CEO of Nasdaq said that crypto could still become a global currency of the future. So this lady, the CEO of Nasdaq, has been always very positive on the cryptocurrency market, and I have followed her and in Twitter, for example, and I know that she always say that in the long run crypto is our future. Of course, it's a matter of time, no doubt that crypto is our future. So I'm happy that some of the big players in the financial markets, they're still very positive on the further developments of the cryptocurrency market. So one more some other news that I want to outline. This is the following news. Crypto exchange Hobby to likely launch its own stablecoin in 2019, says CFO. What I want to say is that many professionals and cryptocurrency analysts last year, they said that in 2019 many exchanges and many cryptocurrency platforms will launch their stable coins, and they used to say that 2019 will be the year of the stable coins. And to be honest, I'm really happy that more and more exchanges are going to launch some kind of stable coins, because it will make the cryptocurrency market more easily accessible to the ordinary people, to the audience, because nowadays still many people cannot easily buy crypto, and if we have exchanges that will launch their stable coins, for the people will be much easier to buy crypto because usually the stable coins, it is easy to buy these stable coins paying by credit cards, paying by some kind of PayPal, for example, services, and etc. So via these stable coins, I think the cryptocurrency market will become much more accessible to the ordinary people. So it makes me happy because it will lead to further increase of the mass adoption. So that's it for today, what I wanted to say about the news. Now let's have a look at the charts, and I will switch to my trading terminal, Bitfinex, and this is the price chart of Bitcoin. So now let's have a look at the chart. I will do some kind of technical analysis, and I want to let you know that I still think that Bitcoin is a downward trend. We're still in the bear market. For example, we see that we have a sequence of descending highs or maximums. So according to the technical analysis, it means that the cryptocurrency market, or in particular Bitcoin, is still in a bear market or in a downtrend. So this is, for example, the downward channel between these two red lines, and by these circles I marked the maximums or the highs or the peaks on the chart. It is a daily time frame, so you can see that on a daily time frame or on a daily chart, the price of Bitcoin is still in a downtrend. Of course, we may see many rebounds within the downtrend, but in my view, according to the technical analysis, we're still in a downtrend. In order to say that the downtrend is close to its end or the bear market is close to its end, we have to see at least one or two maximums that will renew the levels of the last ones. So we need to see a maximum or a high that will be much higher than the last maximum within this downtrend. So this is the main prerequisite, let's say, according to the technical analysis. That's why I think that we're still on a daily time frame in a downtrend. So it means that the probability that the price will go further down is much higher than the probability that the price will go up. Of course, in the long run, I'm a very big optimist about the cryptocurrency market, but this is the reality at the moment. What I want to say is, if we even switch to a 3 hours time frame or a 3-hour chart, I just want to show you that we still have something like a downtrend even on this small chart. What I mean, for example, you can see that in this part of the chart, we still have maximums that are going lower and lower. So it means that even on a 3 hours time frame or a chart, the price of Bitcoin is under pressure. We still don't have a maximum that is trying to renew the level of the last one. So I still, well, I just want to say that I still, in my view, Bitcoin, the price of Bitcoin is under pressure, and this is according to the technical analysis. But to be honest, if we look at the fundamentals, I think that there are some very positive developments, and let me try to outline them. For example, if we switch to the site blockchain.com, we can see that the number of transactions per day are slowly increasing, and at the moment we have, for the last 24 hours, over 300,000 transactions for the last 24 hours. And this is quite a high level, because such levels we used to have in 2017, in the first half of 2017, and of course in the last months of 2017. So it's a kind of positive development, because the more people, the more crypto enthusiasts use Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies for daily transactions, the higher the price will be, because it means that the use case of the Bitcoin is increasing. So even according to the Metcalfe's law, the number of transactions is the main prerequisite for the price increase of Bitcoin. So when more and more people use Bitcoin as a mean of payment, as a tool of payment, then the price will increase according to the Metcalfe law. So this is one of the good developments that I wanted to outline today. Also, I'm very happy about the Lightning Network. As we know, the Lightning Network is a second layer solution on the blockchain of Bitcoin that is supposed to solve the scalability issue of the Bitcoin or of the Bitcoin ecosystem. And I will show the Lightning Network in a couple of seconds, just to remind you that many people, many cryptocurrency enthusiasts, developers, they think that Lightning Network one day will solve the scalability issue of Bitcoin. And as we know, the biggest problem for the price of Bitcoin and the biggest problem for the prices of most of the altcoins on the cryptocurrency market is the scalability issue. So that's why I'm very closely following the developments within the Lightning Network. And this is the Lightning Network, how it looks like. And it makes me happy because the capacity of Lightning Network at the moment is close to 560 Bitcoins. This is the Lightning Network. And it is slowly developing and enlarging. And this is quite a big capacity level if we have a look at the chart. And this is the Lightning Network capacity compared to the capacity of the Lightning Network that we used to have at the beginning of last year. So just to remind you, the Lightning Network was launched at the beginning of last year, so in January of 2018. So it is almost a year since the Lightning Network was launched. And I want to say that last year, even until the beginning of the summer, we had less than 100 bitcoins as the capacity level of the Lightning Network was less than 100 bitcoins. Now we have 500 bitcoins or 560 bitcoins, and it makes me happy because probably it will go further, and probably in 1 year we will have a couple of thousand bitcoin within the Lightning Network. I mean, the capacity will be much more high. And I think that if everything runs smoothly on the Lightning Network, probably the Lightning Network will solve the scalability issue, and one day the prices of the cryptocurrencies and in particular of Bitcoin will skyrocket again. So it makes me really happy. And now let's switch to another cryptocurrency, and it's Ethereum, or some people call it Ethereum or Ether. And of course, I'm very happy that this is the Twitter of Vitalik Buterin, the creator of Ethereum. I just want to say that I'm very happy that the Ethereum community is also doing quite well. They are also trying to solve the scalability issue of their token of the Ethereum. And I just want to show you a tweet that Vitalik Buterin posted a couple of days ago on January 19, and it is in regard with the hard fork, or actually it is with regard with the update Constantinople that was postponed. And he said, Constantinople delays don't at all impact the steady and ongoing process of Caspar, sharding, and Serenity. Why I'm trying to show you, why I'm showing you this message from Vitalik Buterin, it is quite a positive one, because I just want to say that many people, many cryptocurrency enthusiasts, they think that sharding will be the solution for the scalability of the Ethereum ecosystem. So I will be very glad if they will really be able to implement the sharding, and if really it will be possible via sharding to solve the scalability issue of Ether, because I like this platform for smart contracts, this ecosystem, and I think that it will be very beneficial for the whole cryptocurrency market if Ethereum community will be will be also able to solve their scalability issue. So that's it about Ethereum. Now let's switch to STEEM and our beloved STEEM blockchain. And let's have a look at the price because it makes me happy. It makes me happy that STEEM is trading for the last, let's say, 1 or 2 or 3 days, almost during the all time over 40 US dollar cents. So at the moment, Steam is trading at the level of 41.5 cents. It makes me happy. I'm very happy that the price of Steam is slowly growing. Of course, to be honest, I still don't know what the reason behind this price rebound in the last days is. I will we will stay in touch, of course, but I just want to outline some positive fundamentals, some positive fundamental news, because I think they are also very important, and probably to some extent they can explain this rebound of the Steam price. So first of all, this is the chart of Steam USD crypto pair. We will come back to this chart in a couple of seconds or minutes, because I just want to show you some positive news about the Steam price and Steam blockchain that I have found recently. The first one is, let me show you a very interesting Steemian, Penguin Pablo. You can follow him. He posts on a daily basis, very interesting statistics about the Steam blockchain and so on. And I have been using them very actively recently. And let me show you some of his data. For example, new accounts created. I'm very happy that recently the numbers of new accounts created has been constantly rising. So more and more people are coming to the Steam blockchain. So more and more users are coming to the Steam blockchain. We can see that in 2018 we didn't have such kind of new openings or new entrants or new users coming to the Steam blockchain, and it makes me really happy. And I just want to so this is one of the most important things for the further growth of the Steam blockchain. As we know, if more and more users come to Steam blockchain and they use Steam blockchain actively on a daily basis, it will of course support the price of the Steam cryptocurrency. So it makes me happy. And I just want to show you one very interesting post in the forum Bitcoin Talk ORG, because I've been following this forum as well. And a few days ago, actually it was 4 or 5 days ago, one of the users wrote a very interesting message here. He wrote that he remembered that a couple of months ago, or it was 2016 or 2017, he registered with Steemit, and he was, let's say, active at that time, but then he later he stopped using Steemit. But now he say, now I have seen that the community there has grown wide, and a lot of articles are published every day. I am starting to get interested again. So why I'm outlining this? Because many people see that more and more people post interesting content with Steam blockchain on the Steam blockchain. So it attracts other users to come at least to watch to watch us, to read our posts. And many of them, of course, will later become Steemians as well. And that's why we see that the attraction, let's say the Steem blockchain is getting more and more attractive, and more people are starting, let's say, to use it, and to more and more users are probably will come to Steem blockchain. So that makes me happy, and I will be really glad if the price of Steem will go further. But the last thing I want to do is let's have a technical analysis. Let's make a technical analysis of the price chart. So this is the price chart on a daily time frame, or it's a one-day chart of the pair Steem USDT. So it's a stable coin as well, as you know, Tether. So the situation is quite similar to the situation with the Bitcoin price. So on a daily time frame, we're in a downtrend, because we can see that most of the we still have this sequence of descending maximums. So it is one of the most important prerequisites or rules according to the technical analysis to claim that we're in a downtrend. But there are some positive things, some very positive things on the charts. So let me outline it. First of all, if we switch to a 1 week chart, and this is the candles that we have, this is the chart. I just want to show you, because I've been working on the financial markets for the last 12.5 years. I've been always using fundamental analysis, technical analysis, and candlestick analysis. So this is the candlesticks, or the chart of Steem blockchain, of Steem USDT pair. And according to the candlestick analysis, we have something that is really positive. Let's have a look at the last candlesticks. We can see easily that the minimum and the maximums of the last 2 or 3 weekly candlesticks are slowly going up. So we have a sequence of ascending maximums and minimums of the last few candlesticks. So according to the candlesticks analysis, this is a bullish pattern, because each and every week the minimum, the weekly minimum is getting higher, and the weekly maximums of the price is also getting higher. So it is a classical bullish pattern. Of course, we still have just 2 or 3 candlesticks that fit into this bullish pattern. It's not that much, but who knows, at least it's something, it's still positive, it's something good. And I will be glad if we see in the next couple of weeks that this bullish pattern will still be will not be damaged, let's say. Also, I just want to let you know, of course, on a one day chart, for example, this is the chart of Steem price, we're in a downtrend. We see that the maximums, or the peaks, or the highs are getting lower and lower. Yes, that's it. Yes, it is true. We're in a downtrend. But if we switch to a shorter time frame, let's say if we go to a 30 minutes time frame, there is something positive here, and we see a very small uptrend, because here we can see that the minimums are going higher and higher. So we have a sequence of ascending minimums, and we have also a sequence of ascending maximums, or ascending highs. So it means that on a 30 minutes time frame or chart, we have this small mini uptrend, and it makes me happy, because of course I know that it is not a very heavy time frame. 30 minutes chart is not that heavy time frame, but at least it's something positive. And if the number, as I said, if the number of new users or with Steem blockchains continues to grow, it will be very beneficial for the price of Steem cryptocurrency, and I will be very happy if the price of Steem will be much higher, let's say, in the second half of this year. It will make me very happy, because I will be really very happy if one day I'm a full-time STEEMer. So that's it for today, dear STEEMers and YouTubers. That was me at Crypto Spa. I hope you enjoy my cryptocurrency market overview. Please write down your comments, ask me questions. Let's start some kind of communication. I will be happy to keep in touch with you. See you tomorrow in my next cryptocurrency market overview. Thank you for watching.